Hello, everybody out there in the YouTube community. This is a Bounty Channel, episode 226. So it's fun, dark, adventurous journey together, guys. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna talk about this great TV show. I just watched the first 4 episodes. I can't wait to watch the next one called Blackbird. Okay, we're gonna talk about the Orville season 3, episode 8, and how incredible it is, and how incredible this season's going by so far. And I'm like, oh my god, and yes, it's a Machla episode. I love the Machla episodes, and they gross me out at the same time. So yeah, on that. Okay. We're gonna talk about the freaking Black Panther's freaking trailer like that was all and Black Adam's trailer, you know, and some other things. Let's talk about Orville, episode 8. What I liked. It's a Machlox, okay, and it's about Topas like that, and like she is now a woman now like this again. She will get her virginity, and they got sent on a mission like, hey, we need to check out the other Machlox colony like that and see how they're going. And they go to check on the other colony of the female Mochlins like that. Because, in the main planet of Mochlins, it's male dominant and the Mochlins like hate females. It's a they say they get every 70 years they get born a female and it's an abomination, but really it's 50-50. But they don't they in their culture that's disgusting like that. They're very transphobic like yeah, it's like female phobic like this, and like if you're straight in the culture, like and a lot of other dialogues on it. So they go there, and Topo like, hey, Bugs, his dad, like, hey guys, can't see the leader of the Mocklin people, please, the female Mocklins. I know female Mocklin, and you see him go to the planet. Before then, he hits on this one guy like that, his dad's friend, like this, an older guy, and he wasn't realizing because say some kids hit on you, you don't know. You're like, okay, cool. You want to hang out? You want me to show you something cool, cool? It's your buddy's kid. Like you don't really know because you don't think like that. And you realize, oh, no, you're fam, you're a kid. And he turns it down pretty nice and like say, hey, we're family. You're like a little sister to me, like that. And his friends are laughing at him, like, oh, she's raised mature for you. So at the point, they land on the planet. She sees other Mocklin males, and they talk crap about her, so how much of an abomination she is, and how disgusting it is, and how the female Mocklins are sticking to the agreement like that. So she goes in, talks to the other female Mocklins, they explore the culture. They do this, they're looking around, see if they're behaving by the agreement like that. And this is good stuff. If you like Star Trek, you will love freaking Over. It's like the new Star Trek, like better than the new Star Trek right now. This is Star Trek you should watch like that. So it's really different alien species, races, different storylines. This is about transgenderism, women's rights, like that. This episode is pretty. It has a lot of deep pack issue to it. So they go on like this. She meets the leader. She's listening to music, and she loves Earth music. Especially this one woman like that. And she eventually she SARS Topa like that. It's like I'm sorry for failing you as a kid. You're a kid, okay, and you have to change into a boy like that. But you fought past it. You find your identity after being crushed by that society like that. And then Topa's like, hey, I'm so envious by you. I look up to you. I read all your books. The Mountain of Sorrow too, like this. And they have an East connection. She tried to basically like game her up, like, hey, I'm still smuggling girls from Mocklands to here to save them like that. I'm breaking the agreement like this because it's not right. But I need your help. Give a chance to be a hero. Our method right now is slow. With your ship, you can transfer information like our information to the other person on Mockland, our spy, and you can smuggle girls all that way. So she says always says yes to it, and the whole time I'm like, okay, this movie's an hour 26 minutes. The episode's an hour 20 minutes. She's get captured. I knew she was gonna get captured. I called it the first 10 minutes. So while she's walking around, she sees all these glow bugs, and the lady's told about a special blue one. She follows it. She is captured by the Bill Blockmans, and basically brought to this like planet of it's a black ops site. Basically they torture people there and get information from them. So they sabotage the Oliver's small ship. They got Tomo's dad and then the core captain is a very intelligent like that engineer people like this too. They're very smart. They fix the thing up. They chase after them. follow them to this planet like that, and then like they do a rescue mission. Belly of seeds. Toba got the crap beat her by this torture guy like that. Gave all the information after getting tased a lot like this, but she's tough like that. And at the end, like you see the Mocklin gets like basically kicked out of the Union like this. She's like, this is really bad for the Union because we our defense population is we're really tied in with the Mocklins. So this is gonna make our friends with thinking machine people like that weaker like this, and but we can't stand for what they did like this. So this is gonna make us and their weaker like. So like yeah, I was like yeah, especially if the Mocklins were like war against us, we're all in a two war front like that kind of. And well, one war officially, but one basically we don't go into space, but we see each other fine, like kind of weird area. So we're not so. Oh. Hey, good night, man. What's up, Gabriel? I hope you're doing good. Hope you're fun Brazil like that, and I hope you watch the big fight next weekend with Amanda Mendez and this beautiful American woman like that as champion now. Hopefully, Mendez gets her belt back like that, dude. And I hope you're doing good. It's good to see you here, man. Like, tell me how's your weekend going so far. But yeah, like the episode, I gave a solid 9.5. It was amazing. It was incredible. It was a lot of ley lines like this, good storyline, good visual action like this, and it was great silent fiction. I loved every minute of it. Okay, now for the next. Oh, and guys, if you like Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super movie Superheroes comes out in America August 20, I think 8th, like that, in English dub like that. So yay! And if you live in South America, it comes down in Spanish dub too. So we both get the good stuff next month, dude. So yay for both of us like that. Yay for the Spanish Americans, the Spanish in like South America, and then yay for us and the rest of part of America for that stuff. So we both look out for that. Yeah, I'm gonna see the Dragon Ball Super movie probably in theaters like that. I'm a support, I'm a support. I'm gonna see the English stuff of it. So far I saw the Japanese thing, but I'm gonna see the English version, so I like it. Oh, okay, that's good, man. Cool. But yeah, like another show I just started watching. I watched the 4 episodes, benched it, I loved it. The Blackboard, okay? If you love mystery drug shows or like ours, like guys going to prison like this and have to like basically do undercover work to get to freedom, then you will love the Blackboard. Basically, this dude was a drug dealer like this. The guy who plays the main character is from Kingsman, like that. He was the kid from Kingsman. Now he's old. He's like 30 years old, like that. He's basically Italian, little quarter Irish gangster guy. Tossing dick, football stud, pretty boy, get his friends out of trouble. His friends are effing up. Gets busted for his crime like that. Gets arrested. Gets a 10-year sentence like that. They promise him a 2-year sentence, but they effed him over like that. Just like most of the American government does with that. F people over, especially if they're acting it. But they effed him over and give him a 10-year sentence like that when he's supposed to get 2. Because he made the deal saying, hey, I plead guilty. You give me a 2-year sentence like that, 2 to 5 like that. So, but they fucked him, give him 10. So he's doing his time. He's a good businessman. He's running porn around like, hey, I give you this magazine, give me some money. He has a good business going on. Well, the main detective girl gave him off like, hey, we have this sick serial pedophile going around raping girls and like little girls and like that, raping just women in general and killing them like that. But the thing is, he seems committing to crimes, and now everybody thinks he's just a liar. But we have evidence he might be true, but he might be fully, but he's not as tilted like this. So we need you to go in and talk to him and get him to admit to you what he did and where the body's at like that. We need to charge him because we have limited time. So if you don't do it, you'll be stuck in this horrible prison. It's maximum prison like that with crazy people. If you do it and you succeed, you get out. So tomorrow you get full license. Your sentence is over. Your 10 years is gone like that. So he elected to say no, but his dad's dying. He's sick, and his stepmom basically busted me into it. And it's like you have to connect to him, like, and like, hey, you have to show him like your weakness. He's going in, he gets to know the guy, and the guy's weird, but they have some connection. Like when he was a kid, his mom was kind of like a sluttish like girl like this, but with her dad, step boyfriends like that, beat the crap out of him like this. They had a good childhood too like that. So they connected as child. The children, both children were crappy. The serial killer guy, he's twin brother. His brother's handsome, gets all the girl like that, all the good stuff. Okay, he gets shitty genetics, and he had to do all the horrible because his dad was a treasure. He dig up the graves and bury the dead like that. So he had to do his dad's work. His dad was drunk too, like that. So he had to see dead people when he was young. And he had a shitty childhood like that. And they stole fucking like dead people's like rings, jewelry, all kind of stuff like that. Horrible people, like that. Horrible upbringing. Made him a messed up person in the future. But he's a clean freak. He has all these like skills, unnatural skills because of his dad, like that. So the only way you can connect him is talk about the childhood. He made some things up and tell some truth like this. In a way, they connect like that because he kind of get, he sees some weird sick shit, and you can tell he wants to kill him because he's talking about his mom or some girls. It's very weird stuff, but it's you slowly get in the mind of a crazy serial killer and his background, and you have this one dude trying to get the information from him like this. Slowly understand they're slowly becoming friends, but not really, and he's sticking by him with you. So it's a weird relationship, and it's pretty good, And episode 4 ended like this. It's pretty damn good. I'm looking forward to episode 5 coming out on I think Friday or Thursday like this. But it's a good show. I recommend it. It's called Blackbird, and the guy from Kingsman, incredible. And it's rumors he might be our next Wolverine. And I think he would be perfect Wolverine because he aged perfectly. Right now, the man in his 30s. Personally, I think Wolverine should be should be actually in his late 20s or 30s like this. So he's going to be a little older. But the thing about him is he's not that tall. He's like average height like that, like 5'11", He's stocky buff like that because it's the show. He can get buffer like this. He would be a good Wolverine, and he can grow a beard if you want like that. Or the trap. But yeah, he would be a good new more Wolverine. And I would actually think he would be amazing at it. He's a great actor. He's good in freaking Billy the Kid. He was good in freaking Kingsman, some other movies, TV shows. He can do it, and I hope he does come to the next Wolverine because he's in talks right now. So, that's something I'm looking forward to. Now, other than that, we have a big UFC fight next weekend with Mendez like that. Amanda Mendez. Can she get her belt back? I would say it's 50-50 because I do think because she always used to get tired doing the fights like that, and that's why she grappled all the guy down because she got tired like this. But this girl is good grappling her. She stops the takedowns, surrounded by outstrike her, stop her from the power punches, and gas her out, and win by decision like that. So, and you think about it, she hasn't fought 135 for a long time. Last time she fought 135, she lost. Before then, she didn't fight 135 for like 2 years straight. Now, not cutting the weight and cutting the weight back to 35 all the time and getting used to the cut and just fighting 145 changes your body. The older you get, the bigger you get, okay? So she's older now. I think she's like 36, 35. Cutting another 135 might be too much for her now. I mean, yes, she should do it, but she might not be able to perform at her best at 135. She might have to just lose that belt and just fight at 145, 140 and be good like that, and be champion for the years to come. Either way, she doesn't lose. If she loses that belt, it doesn't matter. She's still the 145 belt champion like that. So it's a win. It's a no lose situation. Yeah, she loses the belt for good. No big issue. She's fighting 145. No, so she's good. She wins. She's double champ again. No, other than that, the Black Panther trailer like that. I guess Killmonger is back, and he's gonna be the new Black Panther like that because you see the picture of him like this. So Killmonger somehow survived. So I guess you can call it a Black Panther sequel because Killmonger is now Black Panther like this. So yeah. And the villain is I forgot his name. I just told him the name, but basically the fake Aquaman version of this guy like that. And he's a warrior Atlantis like this. And they're using Asians to play these guys. And yeah, you basically have a Wandans versus the Atlanteans like that, and see who wins. I didn't like the first Black Panther movie. This one looks a lot better because but to me, I'm like, if I want to see Aquaman like movie, I can see Aquaman 2 and enjoy it better. So I'm just gonna watch Aquaman 2, boom. And I don't need to see this. I don't really care about Black Panther movie. Like, I hope it makes a lot of money. I hope a lot of people love it. I hope people enjoy it. It's just not for me. But the trailer looked kind of silly. It looked okay, you know. But Black Adam, oh my god, that looks incredible. Like I saw it. This trailer looks way better than the first one. One looks badass. It looks sad because you find out the Rock's son sacrificed himself for him like this. And I can't wait for the movie to come out in October. That looks incredible. John Wick 4 looks like a badass movie like this. He's going around, messing people up. The Continental's talking about him, like how they're screwed. I'm looking forward to see John Wick 4 and see how it ends. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's gonna die in John Wick 4. I'm pretty sure there'll be like 2 or 3 more movies of John Wick. Like John Wick 7 in my hand, but so far the John Wick franchise has been incredible, and I'm looking for the next one like that. Incredible trailer. So we have good movies coming out so far like that, you know. And we have another trailer I saw too like that. You know, it was pretty good like that. So yeah, I'm still stuck on the John Wick. Like, it was really good. It was truly a good trailer, and it was really entertaining. Like I was like, God, it's good stuff like this. Like, you know, like this. And then the Avenger 5 was announced. It's called Secret Wars, like that. The bad guy would be King, like that. So, yeah, it should be pretty badass. And I can't wait to see that. I'm pretty sure Avenger 5 will come out for like at least 5 or 6 years. So, yeah, something to look forward to, like that. To end Phase 4. To me, Phase 4 hasn't been that bad. It hasn't been that good, but it's been okay, you know? Like that. It's been fine, like that. Oh, and I saw Kazam. The new Kazam trailer. It looks badass. Clash of the Gods. I'm excited for it. You know, it looks like a good stuff to watch. I'm really pumped up. I think it might be better than the first one like that. You know, all of them are more grown up. And I thought the kids like, damn, he's gonna be a man. He's basically a man right now because I think he's like in his 20s now. But he's playing something like his 80s. In the third movie, he's gonna be a man in the movie like that. Like I guess Kazam is not gonna be a boy anymore like that. I mean, his sister's already fully grown like that. His older one like that, just help him. But I was like, yeah, the siblings would be okay. They'll still be kiddish, but yeah, this boy's he got big. I mean, I think the Kazam came out 4 years ago, maybe 5, like that. So yeah, it's been like a long time since the first one and the second one. So like, we see how it go. I wasn't happy on Comic Con that they didn't show Henry Cavill Superman, and it started to look like. And they wait for DC special thing. And DC does in like I think it's September or October. I'm not gonna be that be cool as long as you show Henry Cavill like, hey, he's gonna come back. They're gonna make a Superman movie. Now I'm thinking maybe Superman is gonna be recast for sure like that because they haven't heard nothing from Henry Cavill, and that's gonna piss me off because Henry Cavill was a great Superman, and he's just getting older. So I think they're racing an opportunity with him like that. They can easily make 2 or 3 good more movies, even 4 good more movies with him in it, like that. You know, dude, a box of hit would be him versus Black Adam in like a Kazam 3 movie. Like how because Kazam is Black Adam also like worst enemy like this. So you have basically Black Adam like trying to take over the world, try to do it for the right reason, and have Kazam and Superman team up in the family to take him down. And that could be a good thing. But I'm about to get off here. I want you to like, subscribe, and comment, and tell me what you think of the trailers coming out. Do you think they're pretty good movies like this? What TV show are you looking for? Like, how are you watching The Blackbird? How are you watching Orville like that? You know, what other intellectual shows do you like and looking for? I'm looking forward to the movie Woman King coming out next month and Easter Sunday like that. And there are talks about me and a friend going to the Philippines by the end of the year. So if you're hot Philippine girls in Manila, beware. This place will be all lined up Puerto Rican style, and my white friend will be coming with me. So we're looking to have some fun down there. It would be Philippines or Thailand, one of the two. We haven't fully decided like that, but yeah, it should be some fun like that. So yeah, you know. But again, like, subscribe, and comment, and have a blessed week, guys. Like that, and tell me what you're into right now so far. So long, brothers, sisters. Like and subscribe and comment.